Las Vegas. Sorry I haven't posted on this project, the Plumeria in the ground, in a little while. I do have a real job as a real estate agent, and my clients needed something, so that took the priority. So let me show you where we're at and where we're going. So my wife and I are taking the plunge. Well, one of our Plumerias taking the plunge. I'm gonna put one in the dirt. I'm putting it close to the house so that hopefully it'll pick a little bit of heat up off all the rock and all that off the house. And it's also right by my front door, or my back door, so that I can easily get out here and wrap it up. It's not that tiny, but it's really tall. And it falls over a lot because of the wind, because it's so top heavy. So it's going to be the first one we put in the ground. So I'm not going to make you watch me dig. Okay, so this is where we're at. I have dug that hole probably at its bottom. It was probably about 3.5, maybe 4 foot deep. I took all of these big rocks out. This is our native soil, which you can see. This was wet when I pulled it out, and it is compacts very easily. Doesn't make for good drainage. It's been 100 degrees and this dirt is still kind of wet. So we're gonna have to fix that. Perlite. Got huge, filthy rich potting soil. Has lots of organics in it. Earthworm castings, which is just, as the bag says, black gold. And then one other thing. I get tree trimming companies to bring me their truckloads of trimmings. As you dig down, like if you look under my trees, I have lots and lots. You know, and when you get down into here, this is where it's breaking down into really nice dirt. So, my plan is this. I'm going to mix a fair amount of perlite and potting soil with a little bit of our native soil and the organic matter and all that. And that will be my planting media. Let's see how it works. Now, I usually don't do this to this extreme, but I want to make sure that this hole is going to drain. So, well, not only that, it allowed me to get all the dirt and everything away from there, so I can get all really good topsoil, because that hole's, that water's probably about a foot, maybe a foot and a half. But you can see, basically right about where that concrete sticks out right there is about where I'm probably gonna have it. You know, like the top of where the plant is gonna be about where the concrete is. And that way I can put a border around it and end up with about 8 inches of mulch on top to give it good insulation from the frost. Because the two things we are wanting to make sure is, one, it has good drainage, because we all know Plumeria hate wet feet, and two, as much protection from the frost as humanly possible. So I'm going to wait an hour and see if this hole is drained. If it has, then I'm going to continue. If not, I'm going to get in there with my pick and break it up more until I get a well-draining hole. And then where I filled that bottom in with all the small pebbles, and then I topped all of that with perlite. so that the perlite will fill in the gaps between the little pebbles, and you'll end up with a really good, that's probably a good 4 inches or so of drainage, of just pure drainage underneath everything. So. All right, it is in the ground. It was definitely very fun and interesting. I think I'm probably going to put another stake back here. I just didn't want to mess with the root ball too much. But I think I'm going to put another stake back here or something so that I can pull it a little closer to the house. I really wanted it close to the house, but quite honestly, with the wind and everything else, it was kind of stressful because that's 3 separate plants. They're all in one pot. I was going to separate them, but once I got them out, it just wasn't worth messing them up. The advantage is we get to see these little guys, which were about a foot over my head. At least now they're kind of eye level, so happy about that. I'll keep tracking the progress on these guys so that those of you that are thinking about giving yours a permanent home, not just in a pot, we'll figure this one out together. That is just putting all the water down below, and then this is going to get covered, and then again this all is going to get covered in mulch as well, so that gets the water down where you want it, but so you're not wasting water. It also keeps dirt out of your drippers, keeps them nice and clean, and keeps it, puts the water right where you want it. That's also where most of my, when I dug this hole, you saw an earlier video, that's where all my drainage is and all that, so that water can go down, it can soak all this dirt, but then at the same time, the roots aren't going to sit in water, because Plumeria don't like to be wet all the time. They like to dry out a little bit between watering. So if you think about Hawaii, it rains every day, but they have that crazy draining volcanic soil, so water just runs right through it. And so if they sit in super wet soil, the roots will rot and then lose them. So as I've told everyone else, this is kind of an experiment. This is the first time we've put one of these beauties in the tree, in the ground. So we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the Joe Berg Experience. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, take a second and press that subscribe button. We're going to do all kinds of videos on gardening, home repair. I also happen to be one of the top producing real estate agents in the Las Vegas Valley. So if you have any questions or I can be of assistance to you in any way, don't hesitate to give me a call. There's a link to my webpage on the main page of my channel. Have a fantastic and blessed weekend.